guys, welcome back to my channel. The other day I had sent out a little like Q&A thing. I don't know what you want to call it. But anyway, I sent out a little thing that says, hey, if you guys want to ask me some questions and I would give you guys some answers. So I opened that up and I said, please ask me some questions, and a few of you guys did. So I'm going to go ahead and answer those questions right now. So I have them all on my phone. I saved them. I just took a screenshot of them. That way I would have them with me. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So Stacy Sitko asked, do you have a middle name? Yes, I do. My middle name is Sue, after my mom. My mother's name is Carolyn Sue, and my name is Angela Sue. Susan Tankersley asked, does Brian watch your videos? No. Every once in a great while he will click on it, but when he clicks on it, it's here at the house, and I get so mad at him for doing that because YouTube keeps track of or watches how many times like your videos have been watched from your IP address, and I really don't like him to watch any of my videos, to be honest with you, but he does from time to time, and he'll click on it here and it'll make me mad because I can hear like the intro of it, and I'm like, Brian, turn it off. YouTube can tell that it comes straight from this IP address. And if they see that it's you do this, I'm going to get in trouble, and I'm not going to be able to make videos anymore because they're going to think that I'm having you do it from our IP address so I can get the clicks or whatever. And that's so not it. But no, he doesn't watch them, and I ask him not to because he critiques me too much, and I don't want to hear it. So, no, he doesn't. Let's see. Susan, you asked me a question again. Same lady. How long have you been on YouTube, and how did you know you wanted to be a vlogger? I have been on YouTube now 4 years. I started in January of 2014, which seems like a long time ago because I only have a little over 3,000 subscribers. I know it sounds crazy, but I guess that's just the way it goes. I was kind of like talking about this the other day in a vlog on how like some vloggers had started like last year and they're up to like 10-12,000 subscribers, and I started 4 years ago and I'm like just over 3,200. It's like, how does that happen? What is it that they have that I don't have, or what other YouTubers don't have that makes them like take forever to get up to like high subscribers or whatever? But I mean, I'm grateful for 3,200 plus. I'm thankful for that. But yeah, I was like, geez. How did you know I wanted to be a vlogger? I didn't know I wanted to be a vlogger until I really started getting into YouTube. At first I was just like sharing things, doing hauls, that type of stuff, and then I kind of started dabbling in the whole like vlogger thing when I saw people doing it at Disney and sharing their trips and vacations and stuff like that, or places that they go, or food that they eat or whatever. I started jumping into that pool, I guess you could say. I kind of started getting my toes wet a little bit when I started doing the hauls and everything, and when I jumped into YouTube. But as far as daily vlogging, I had gotten another job right after I had started vlogging, and I was not about to do daily vlogs because, number one, back in 2014, I was like, what do you guys want to see me do every single day? I mean, hello, what can I possibly do every single day to keep everybody entertained and want to come back for more? So I didn't start daily vlogging back then, which I probably should have. That's probably a regret that I have now, because if I would have started doing daily vlogs back in 2014, I may have more than 3,200 subscribers by now. But you never know. It's always a hit or miss. Honestly, it really is. I think it has a lot to do with the content. I think it has a lot to do with like the person who's vlogging. If you're really personable and people want to come back and see what you're doing, or if you're interesting, or the content that you're putting out is interesting, people are going to come back for more and they're going to want to see more. So that's kind of how I look at it. So, and I knew I kind of wanted to do hauls because I started watching, who used to be Organized Like Jen. She is now, Pretty Neat Living. I started watching her, and I'm like, well, heck, I can do this. I can sit down and tell you guys how much I like this mascara or whatever, or share with you guys what I get. So I started doing that, and then I'm like, I think I'm going to start doing the video thing and vlogging, and so it just one thing led to another, and I absolutely love daily vlogging now. And it's just sad that I have to like stop daily vlogging just because I have to go to work, because this daily vlogging thing isn't paying the bills. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so Kristen Moore, 1979. Oh, Christina Moore, 1979 asked, what's your favorite Disney resort to stay at? Well, my favorite Disney resort to stay at would be the Polynesian, but sadly, that might happen someday. We might decide just to, like, you know, who cares how much money it is, we're just going to go spend, you know, $600 a night and stay at the Polynesian. That would be nice, right? We all would love that. But my favorite resort to actually stay at would probably be, that I've already stayed at, would probably be Coronado Springs or Caribbean Beach, or Caribbean Beach. I love those two. Brian's favorite is actually New Orleans, Port Orleans Riverside, and I'm not like a huge fan of that place. And the only reason why, I like the rooms, I like the setting, I like how it's all kind of like New Orleans vibe or whatever. I love that. What I do not like about Port Orleans Riverside is their cafeteria area. Now, I think since the last time that we were there, it has all been updated. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna check all that stuff out when I go in May. But I was not happy with their cafeteria area or the choice of food that they offer. I'm like, this stuff is crap. I don't want to eat any of this stuff. So, yeah, so right now it would be Caribbean Beach or Coronado Springs are my two favorite. So that's what mine are right now. Let's see. Oh, we already asked the middle name thing. I have this one. Okay. Why don't you work as a phlebotomist anymore? Oh, sorry. Karen Langford asked, why don't you work as a phlebotomist anymore? You have the perfect personality for it. Well, thank you very much. I have been doing phlebotomy since 2007. So it's been, what, 12 years that I have been doing phlebotomy. I love working in the medical field. I love phlebotomy. I always felt that I was a really, really good phlebotomist. I never hurt patients. I was very patient with people, very kind and courteous and personable with them. I always made them feel very, very comfortable. It's just, working as a phlebotomist, you work at a doctor's office or you can work at the hospital, whatever. I've done hospital, I've done PSCs, and I've done doctor's offices. And I prefer to work at a doctor's office, and I would prefer to work at an OB office because everything is so routine there. You get so used to the whole routine of everything, you know, prenatal checks, prenatal blood work, all that good stuff. So I got into a routine of all that stuff. But when you go work for a doctor that does everything, then you're like have a whole spectrum of blood draws to do, which is fine. And I absolutely love that because I learned so much from all that as well. It's just that, hold on, I gotta turn the fan on. Like getting so hot. It's menopause. Whoo! Okay. I just kind of wanted to hang up my scrubs, honestly. Now, if I would have found another job that was phlebotomy, then I definitely would have jumped back into the phlebotomy boat. But sadly, I just so tired of working in the medical field. And I was so tired of working, and I know this sounds so silly, but I was so like working for Quest was because if the doctor's office closed, which would happen in my situation, the doctor's office that I was in for almost a year closed its doors and moved to another location and combined itself with another doctor's office. And when they did that, that doctor's office that he combined with already had a phlebotomist in there, so they didn't need me. That put me on the, like, what would they call it? I forgot what little chart they put me on. I was in oh my gosh, I can't even think of the name. But anyway, I was on a list of like, I don't have a place to go type of thing. So they kept pushing me here and pushing me there and pushing me here and telling me I had to go to this place and go to this place. And then they wanted me to drive like 45 minutes to go. And I'm like, I'm not doing all of that. Find me a location that I can be at, that I can go to every single day, because I'm not a floater and I'm not jumping around. Because I like structure, I like organization, and I like having my own spot, my own place to go every day. Well, they couldn't provide all that for me, so it was just kind of like, that's why I was sick and tired of having to work for a company that was like, you know, unsecure. So that's kind of how it made me feel. I love being a phlebotomist, but thank you so much. I had somebody at my door. Must be a package being delivered. Let's see. Another one, Brenda Johnson asked, Babineau Johnson. Did I pronounce that right? Babineau? What's your favorite recipe? My favorite recipe. I don't know. I'm not like a big cook, so I'm not like, I don't like to make big things. I like to make very small, simple, quick things, like dips. I love to make dips. Any type of dip that looks good or tastes good, I love to make dips. So I think those would kind of be my favorite recipes to make, dips. I also like making like treats, snacks, like cupcakes, cookies, Rice Krispie treats. I love making stuff like that. So that would kind of be like my favorite recipe. Yeah, I think that's what it would be, my favorite recipe. Let's see if there was any more before I close it up. Let's see. Let me see. How long have you been YouTube? Disney Resort, middle name, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. I'm going to go to my other page and see. Alrighty, so that was it for all of the questions. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I really like to do these, so I really would like to try to do these at least once a month. That way I can actually, you know, kind of give updates on new subscribers because if they have questions or whatever. So definitely, please always leave me a question because I will always write it down regardless if I put out a Q&A request. Just leave questions if you have some, and I will definitely jot those down in my little YouTube journal that I keep track of, and all of the questions that I get asked. That way I kind of don't forget, because there are times where I totally forget to answer questions, and I want to sincerely apologize to that. But now that my YouTube channel has been growing, I get like a ton of comments or questions, and I will try to answer them the best that I can. And then sometimes I kind of just scroll through and go like, okay, I'm going to read this in just a second, and then I'll get back to them, and I completely forget. But thank you guys so much, and I hope that this helps you guys answer some questions about me. If you guys have any more questions you guys want to ask me, please feel free to do so. Leave them in the comment section below, or leave them over on my Facebook page, Angie in Wonderland, or you can tweet me a question as well, and I am at Angie_Kadow. If you guys want to find me over there as well, please follow me if you want to over on Instagram and on Twitter, my Facebook page, whatever. I will be there. Thank you guys so much for watching and asking me those questions. I totally appreciate it. Have a great day and be kind to one another. Bye.